Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. Today we're on a map called Canyon Frost. It's not seen a hell of a lot nowadays, but we are potentially watching a super epic replay. This has been sent to me twice in the last couple of days, so it must be really, really good. And the last comment on it was it's a golden replay, possibly best of 2024. So here we go. Canyon Frost 1v1 up in the top right. We have the purple GLA Stealth. This is ExCaL. Can't be a best replay of 2024 without ExCaL being in it. So that's already a good start. Down in the bottom left, we have the blue player, GLA Tox. This is Lift Truck. So Lift Truck has been playing a hell of a lot over the last year or so. He played, like we said in a previous video, 5.5k games. That said, though, ExCaL played about the same amount of times. So, two of the most active players. And, yeah, but especially Lift Truck has massively improved over those 12 months. So him spamming, I don't think ExCaL can get any better because he's already at his maximum. But Lift Truck, he didn't used to be amazing, but nowadays he is actually very good and performing well in a lot of tournaments and stuff like that. We've got two different build orders going on. We've got ExCaL boxing his workers, going for the oil. And we've got him also sending a sneaky worker across the map. Technical straight away over there as well. Lift Truck sends his technical to check the oil. Lost a lot of HP on that already, though. ExCaL could build a tunnel there, but he's going to get found by the technical there of Lift Truck. Actually, he's pulling it. Not quite sure where he's going, actually. ExCaL is coming in with a TNT, but that's the fake, though. I don't know if ExCaL knows it or not. Oh, no, he's not coming in with a TNT. He's actually going for this new trick that he showed me, which is actually pretty powerful. You go inside of here. Well, he's already killed a ton of workers. He's going to get that oil, and he goes inside of here to build a tunnel. Then he can build a tunnel inside the box. That forces the sale of the arms dealer, albeit fake. So that's a new trick. ExCaL and I don't know who came up with it in the OOE clan. ExCaL, Marikar, Vivid, or Spalding. But yeah, maybe it was ExCaL, but he showed it me. And they're doing it against each other a lot. Because it's already quite good value. You force the sale of the fake arms dealer. So we've got an aggressive position here from Lift Truck. His tech RPG is going to start putting pressure on this barracks. But he has moved his technicals out of the way and now going to lose pretty much all of his RPGs. Bad play there by Lift Truck. But probably because he's under pressure back in his base. So you see what that tunnel from ExCaL before has actually enabled. Now all them workers getting picked off. ExCaL has one oil. Lift Truck creeping forward to the tunnels. Lift Truck has a tunnel down in the bottom right by that oil. It's always a bit of a weird map, this, because it's like it's so much wide open space, like all of this. So all you can do really is have a tunnel there and tunnel there. It's really difficult to seal off all the entrances. Better just protecting your economy as best you can. But you're not going to seal off all the map. You need to aim for where the oils and the supplies are. Technicals come in for Lift Truck. He does clear all that up. Lift Truck killing the barracks there of ExCaL. But often these RPGs have just been left to be picked off by ExCaL. He's building a palace. ExCaL now looking to take this position. Lift Truck still putting on the pressure. Attack around the back with scrap level 1, picking off the workers. Lift Truck only collected on one worker at the minute, but I think he's probably got a few queued up. Another sneaky worker around the side for ExCaL. Only 3 workers here for Lift Truck. I mean, if Lift Truck could have seen the whole map, this whole spot didn't have anything from ExCaL here. ExCal's just been allowed to drop a tunnel and build a supply. But yeah, if that worker would have ventured over here and built a tunnel sooner, ExCaL would be massively behind in supplies. Yeah, quads are going to always struggle against scorpions with RPGs and the Tox tunnels. There is a battle bus now out from ExCaL, but he might lose these quads. Sending them back. ExCal's still getting his workers harassed. Battle bus comes in. They go straight down to the hole. That's due to a bug in the game where if the battle bus is on 50% HP or less and then takes any kind of radiation or tox damage, it will automatically go down to the hole regardless of if it should have or not. Let's say it would have gone from 50 to 40% HP. If it took tox damage, it'll just go straight down to 0. 0 hours full of weird and wonderful things. Lift truck still wanting to apply the pressure. Battle bus back in action for ExCaL. Scares this off for now, but another load of scorpions moving in. Yeah, a little bit of harassment here from lift truck would be good. All of them workers getting killed. ExCaL would be distracted as well, just from like one technical. There is technical being prepared. Is it going to be a TNT? Might be on that oil. ExCaL now switching to buggies. The problem is, though, whilst those scorpions are on the low ground, the buggies are not going to be able to do maximum damage. They're always going to try to go close. As soon as they come up on the high ground, then of course the buggies can do something. The technical from lift truck gets in, hits the oil, and completely gets it. Yeah, lift truck sometimes leaving units just to get picked off for free. Scorpion there gets picked off. We've got one black market in play for ExCaL. I think it's very wise just to keep one black market and just to keep your buggy count high with the buggy ammo upgrade. He's probably got worker shoes as well, which he does. Because at the minute, the main threat is this massive wave of scorpions. So if you keep focusing on army, eventually your buggies will be able to completely deal with this. Ooh. Almost lost 2 buggies there. Oh, did lose 1, actually. Okay, lift truck coming in again now with his wave of scorpions. I think he could do is send in 1 scorpion to the entrance of that tunnel. And the other scorpions go around the back and deal with that one. Lift truck seems to want to sacrifice scorpions here to get this supply. Having to go back now. Yeah, generally, if the stealth survives to this point and is on equal supplies and starts getting his buggies out, it's bad news all day long, really, for the Tox. Because these buggies can just pick off this all day long. Lift truck is actually ahead in XP, though. And he is ahead in 1 oil. Plus 1 oil. Is 1 buggy going to go down? Ooh. Actually thought that rocket was going to follow it forever. I didn't know it had a fall-off range. It has quite a long fall-off range, though. So ExCaL seems to have held that entrance pretty nicely. Now picking off the tunnels. The buggies are cheaper for the stealth. Also, you've got stealth tunnels, whereas these are always revealed. The 2 battle buses are going to go around the back, plus a few scorpions. CC being built there by ExCaL has to be cancelled. Is lift truck now able to fully clear this area? John McKellar's out snipes the worker there. These scorpions are just chilling, trying to hold these buggies back for as long as possible. Don't know if that bus is empty. Let's see. Got 1 RPG inside of there. Buggies popped from ExCaL. Okay, good for lift truck is that the fact that he still might actually get that. No, he doesn't get it. I think he was control firing on the edge, but it wasn't quite in range. Yeah, he should have just evac faster and clicked on it or done a better control fire. But he gets it in the end anyway. Yeah, it would have been annoying if that survived for lift truck. ExCaL now building his CC again, now inside of the middle of his base. Lift truck building up the markets nicely, whereas ExCaL also now building the markets, actually. Now he's realized that he's held probably the bulk of these attacks from Lift truck. Okay, one battle bus out. Rebel ambush as well. And a lot of buggies are going to go down here, I feel. A hell of a lot of buggies. Only 3 surviving from that massive army. It was probably like 10-ish. And now there's like 3 remaining in that blob. Rejoined by some reinforcements. So now there's like 7. But yeah, buggies with their range... very, very annoying for the Tox. Yeah, ExCaL creeping forward. He's way ahead on XP now. It's 2.5k compared to 2.1. Lift truck trying to hold on to this little city area. Lift truck going full Fargo style today. Not only is he taking the blue color, but he's also doing a Fargo around his oil. That'd be a nice place for a bus pop when the buggies roll on that ridge. Don't know if he can do it now, though. Yeah, ExCal's too fast at going back. As soon as he sees a battle bus, he just goes back. And then comes back in. Yeah, ExCaL, all the upgrades on his buggies there. He's going full buggies, as he probably should, as the stealth versus Tox. But a lot of ExCal's buggies here getting picked off on the way out. A lot of RPGs unloaded. Going to scare this off for now. John Miguel's here as well. I suppose if Lift Truck just waits, he's got Rebel Ambush again, and eventually you'll probably find a decent angle with the battle buses. Yeah, one pops from here, actually. ExCaL continues to rally buggies across the map, and meanwhile building a ton of black markets. ExCaL with an even greater XP lead now. Some of the buggies might get picked off here by the buses, maybe. 2 buses... Sorry, 2 buggies go down for 1 bus. Okay, bus gets fully finished. ExCaL still with no oil. Yeah, that's well bunkered in. I'll be very surprised if a TNT gets around the back there. This terrain, again, is kind of awkward. Battle buses pop. Takes a while to fire, and actually, Lift Truck's coming in to sandwich this now. Comes in with his own buggies and picks off a lot of ExCaL stuff there. There is an angry mob here for ExCaL as well. ExCaL always trying to push Lift Truck back. I think Lift Truck's done well to hold on to that position. There is a demo trap there, though. Plus a load of tunnels. Lift Truck really amassing his amount of buggies, too. Trying to combat the ExCaL buggies 1 for 1. But you got to remember the buggies for Lift Truck are costing more here. And they're getting picked off by an angry mob there on the ground. Well, of course, they're on the ground. All the units for GLA are on the ground. But you know what I mean. John Miguel for ExCaL snipes a worker. Tunnel gets stuck on 67% there in the middle. All of the middle has got no buildings anymore now. It's completely open. And the buggies are able to go all the way from the ExCaL base all the way over to lift truck and now picking off markets. But Rebel ambush pounces on top of the buggies and ExCaL loses them all except one. One has to go back. John and Kel for ExCaL hung around a little bit too long there. ExCaL slowly building up his market count, and he is now building a scud as well. Okay, what was that, like 4 or 5 battle buses ready for lift truck, but some of them have got a lot of rebels in it rather than RPGs. So how strong they will be, we shall see. Okay, first scud is up. It gets stealthed and gets beaconed by lift truck. ExCal's back out with his Jarman. Lift truck pops a few buggies. Gonna go and try to see what he can get done down in the bottom right. ExCal's building a market up in the top left of the map. He's probably just going to stealth them. And big attack here now from lift truck is with these battle buses. There are 5 battle buses remaining. It was originally 6. Coming in now. Picking off the defenses. Battle bus here from ExCaL. Battle bus is getting a little bit close to ExCal's buggies. And the ExCaL markets now taking a bit of damage. Just 2 markets probably going to go down. Lift truck trying to make his way around the back here on this scud. Actually, battle bus goes down to the hole, but he actually is going to get the scud though. ExCal's desperately trying to repair it. But the battle bus... Yeah, mainly this one's doing the damage here. And yeah, battle buses take out the scud there for ExCaL. But ExCaL did manage to pick off 6 buses for it. So it's not like a totally free battle there for lift truck. Okay, Jean-Michel versus Jean-Michel. Lift trucks comes out on top. Another battle bus gets picked off. Basically, the battles of the buggies versus battle buses. At one point, lift truck did make his own buggies, but yeah, primarily it's battle buses. Got a mix here actually in the base now of lift truck. Is he still building markets though? He's building a scud now down in the bottom left of his base. Anthrax bomb coming in for lift truck, indicating now he is level 5. Sneak right on top of the... sorry, yeah, the anthrax bomb right on top of the sneak. You can tell he's learned that from Fargo. Fargo's basically the one doing that. Was it worth it for the amount of stuff he killed there? Oh, Rebel ambush. That is definitely worth it. Overall, that's a better engagement there for lift truck. He's killed a lot of ExCaL army. Made a big hole inside of ExCaL's base. But yeah, I'm not too keen on this anthrax on top of your own sneak. Not keen on that one. But yeah, if lift truck's played Fargo 1,000 times, then of course he's going to pick up Fargo's habits. But the reason they're doing that is because they place the Anthrax, and that gives you the vision, and then you do the sneak attack on the edge of your vision. See, that's a much better sneak. So ExCal's placed it and then also scanned in the bottom left. That's a real big problem there for Lift Truck. What's Lift Truck's answer for it? He's sending battle busters around the back. Is that Scud going to get finished? Not so sure. ExCal retreating. The Scud is going to be resumed, actually, at 83%, and the sneak has been dealt with. I thought that would go a lot worse for Lift Truck, actually. Okay, so Scudstorm is up now for Lift Truck. Gets a beacon on it there from ExCaL, who is currently trying to push back out across the map. He's got some GPS buggies, but also some not GPS'd. But it's a little bit back and forth, this replay so far. It's always that ExCaL looks like he's taking the lead with the buggies, but then Tox has to do something kind of funky, let's say, to shut down the buggies. This would be a lot easier if it was more flat ground. Where's that sneak? It's actually directly in the middle of ExCal's base. Is that going to be another battle bus pop? It is. So Lift Truck could just sacrifice this, just go for the buggies. Sorry, go for the black markets. Gamma busters are just so powerful. He is picking off a lot. ExCaL still remaining with his buggies. Yeah, that's a lot of markets taken out that with just that one attack. Crazy. Palace goes down as well. That's really poor there for ExCaL. Has lost a ton of his base. Okay, so ExCal's base finally gets cleared, rebuilding the palace. But he has lost an absolute ton of stuff there. Got 2 markets here on the right. 2 markets in his base, and then 2 markets up in the top left of the map. Plus, Lift Truck has the Scudstorm advantage. ExCaL with stealth buggies trying to chip away at these tunnels, but this artillery platform has such a long range, such an annoying building. It has a lot of HP as well. Rebel ambush once again on top of the buggies. About half of the buggies going down. Jean Michel is in action. It's actually ExCal's coming out on top there. The Scorpion's coming in from the back. Will it get revealed? Yes, it does. But is it going to go down, though? I don't think so. ExCaL with a mixture of the angry mobs and the buggies trying to break through here. Balbus trying to be rescued. He's got very low HP though. I'd be surprised if it gets out. Gets picked off. This oil is very low. Eventually goes down. We've got ExCaL back on a palace. Lift Truck with additional tunnels and defenses around his Scud. He doesn't want it to get reset by a saboteur. But Lift Truck's not continuing with the market spam. He's like kind of just going all aggressive with the amount of markets that he's got. Did you see, like Size and Fargo when they're doing that as well a lot? They get to a critical amount of markets and then just basically pump it into army. It's a difficult balance between army and markets that you got to keep. Lift truck loses one buggy there. It did pick off something there. I don't know what that quite was. But ExCaL is pushing lift truck further back and further back. Here comes the Anthrax plane. Doesn't really do a lot at all, though. I feel like that could have been saved. Generally, when there's a massive range, it's not really going to get hit against the top player. They're going to have time to react and move the buggies out of the way. But did lift truck have any means of defending that? Would he have just lost that market? He's probably saved that market. There is a Scud Storm ready to fire for lift truck. Is he going to do some like 200 IQ play, like shoot it here, for example, in the hope that the buggies go back? That's a bit of a Fargo pop there, to say the least. You can tell he's the blue color. Got a Scud coming in. And it is on an arms dealer and a market there of ExCaLs. Got lift truck with the sneak attack in the cemetery or graveyard up in the top right of the map. More buses and buggies pop. ExCaL with a sneak attack inside of lift truck space as well. He's got his quads here too. I thought that was going to be a bit of a base race. Bit of a base trade. But again, lift truck just not paying attention to some of his units. He's going to lose 2 battle buses there down to the hole. Yeah, it's a shame that. Okay, lift truck now coming back to defend his base. But ExCaL is going to be on low cash now because that was another market gone down, plus his arms dealer. ExCaL basically needs to do as much damage or even win the game with what army he's got out now. Angry Mob gets close though, takes out the quads. John McKell snipes one of the buggies there of lift truck. ExCaL remaking his palace. Again. Yeah, these buggies getting a bit of veterancy on them. Every one of them is vet 1 at least, but there's a couple of like vet 2s in there. And there is the rebel ambush. Only gets 1 buggy this time though. John McKell here for ExCaL snipes now all of the rebels, giving him some cash actually. Bringing in more cash than most things on the map actually. Was his main source of income, just sniping the rebels, $40 each. Lift truck is getting pushed back and back. He doesn't have much room left. It's looking a bit like a Boyka style base. Battle bus is getting picked off all over the place as well. Radar van goes down there as well. Yeah, imagine if them 2 battle buses had stayed alive. You could have actually come in, like, picked off the CC, picked off some additional tunnels. Don't know what happened there to all them RPGs. I think they all got sniped by the German. So yeah, I think lift truck is feeling the pressure a little bit because these buggies are always just being so annoying. Just always pushing him back. ExCaL with a quad pop now from a sneak inside of lift truck's base. Lift truck thinks, nah, let's not fight out. Let's just go for our own counter-attack. And that's another black market down or sold there for ExCaL. Lift truck picking off even another market. This tunnel's doing some good work here from a weird angle, trying to pick off these quads. But both players are losing economy and just generally buildings as they lose parts of their base. That's a decent engagement there for ExCaL. Poor buggy usage there. You've seen how efficient them buggies have been for ages. Lift truck comes in with a few buggies and they instantly just all go down. So ExCaL in his main base only has 1 market, but little does lift truck know there's actually 3 more markets up in his top left position. 2 of them are stealthed. Yeah, lift truck's base is kind of tiny now. He's only got 3 markets himself, actually. ExCaL with a stealthed army, though. These buggies don't go close to them because the quads just shred through the buggies. Here comes even another buggy across the map there for ExCaL. Making a nice line of quads here. With the AP bullets and with the junk repair. Palace there of lift truck gets picked up. ExCaL losing a few buggies there, and this Scud Storm for lift truck is going to fire in 10 seconds. Yeah, it's the buggy usage all the way throughout for ExCaL that has got him into this position. It's just been so annoying. Lift truck just doesn't really have an answer for it, even though he is picking off some of the buggies every now and again with a rebel ambush or with a bust charge. It's always a bit desperation to try and get as many buggies as you can, but they're always just making a return. Lift truck has fired his Scud. Where has he fired it to? It's actually on this position. That's going to be good for getting the angry mob, because otherwise that angry mob is quite difficult to deal with. The whole of ExCaL's base is getting completely shredded, but I think the lift truck doesn't know about this top left position. Anthrax bomb coming in for lift truck, but it's going to be another missed hit, really. There's a random Vet 3 quad cannon here, just wrecking everything. Yeah, we're past the half an hour mark now, actually, in this replay. 33 minutes and counting. ExCaL has an opportunity here to get a ton of stuff, but the rebel ambush comes in. And actually, ExCaL only has 5 buggies remaining, and without a base, is not able to easily replace them anymore. He's going to basically need to probably win the game with those, unless he's going to creep his way back into it by getting a stealth supply. Or just getting a supply, arms dealer, palace. And then start making buggies again. That's quite a lot of cash, though, but he does have a lot of cash. He's got 8.4k. And ExCaL is getting money from being so efficient with these buggies. And all these rebels now, for example, are giving him $40 each. Battle bus comes in, though. It's basically mutually assured destruction because everything on both sides has gone down. Lift truck must be feeling confident now because the whole of ExCaL's base is gone, including that position and everything here. I don't think he's thought that there could be a row of stealth markets here. Maybe he thinks there's some ExCaL stuff here, but I don't think he knows there's 3 stealth markets there. Oh, I don't mean that one's not stealth, but I don't think he knows there's stealth markets on top of the cliff. Sneak attack from lift truck again. It is a bunch of scorpions. Lift truck spending his cash better, but ExCaL's saving his cash. There's some stealth TNTs in here now, which is pretty cool for stopping these tanks, actually. Yeah, them tanks are just running for it now. Quite a neat little trick there from ExCaL. I've seen that once before. I think it was... I think we saw Marikar do it. Or Logica, someone like that. But, I mean, it's surely certain... shaping up, even, to be a epic replay. We are heading towards that weird game territory in a second. So we've got 2 buggies there for lift truck. He's got a bunch of scorpions here. What does ExCaL have? I think he has 1 buggy, doesn't he? ExCaL in the minute, it looks like he's making quads. He's probably going to prepare a sneak and do a big quad pop. Not sure the best spot for it, though. Yes, he's giving veterancy here to lift truck's tanks. Plus he's getting the bounty money for that as well. Yeah, I was saying it was difficult to get a decent sneak. Don't know if ExCaL even saw that, because if you look here, for example, the radar, because he has the same control bar that I'm using, might have covered that spot. I don't know. Don't know if he saw that tunnel or not. Or maybe he just scanned there and just wanted to try. Yeah, maybe the scan didn't find that tunnel. But the graveyard or whatever is gone from there. Still in existence here. Few guys buried here. Now we're in some weird territory. ExCaL probably wants to stealth that market, I think. Otherwise, Lift Truck's going to remember where it is. Anthrax Bomb combined with a quad pop there from ExCaL. It's going to fend off all of these Scorpions. Load of money coming in the bank there for ExCaL. I think a lot of them RPGs might die, though, due to the radiation. But that Skidstorm is ready now, and I'm pretty sure he would have scouted that. So Skidstorm there is probably what I'd be thinking if I was in this game, not knowing that there's one on this low ground as well. Maybe you would do it between there, so you'd go for that and that. But he's actually fired it at this arms dealer.
Scorpion, ready to sting.
Don't know if he's going to kill it, though, because it's not quite central, is it? I think there's more value in killing that rather than trying to center it to damage the sneak. Ooh, that's a good find. That's a really good find. ExCal's going to lose one of his only few markets, and Lift Truck knows where that one is. But Lift Truck doesn't have much cash. He's only got one market himself. Rebel Ambush here. There's more Scorpions popped. Bit of a mess. Bit of a chaotic mess here. But ExCaL holds. The market remains. He's going to now go and repair it. That one's still not stealthed. But ExCal's actually made a palace all the way over here. Okay. And now building another market here. Still one market. Ooh. See, that's one of the best Anthraxes he's done, but still only got one quad, though. Yeah, ExCaL fiercely trying to save these markets. Got a Vet 3 Jarman in the mix. The sneak attack still in play. Which position do you prefer? Because there's advantages and disadvantages for both. Like, stealth being all over the map. In ExCal's position, I probably prefer that position. But you are going to be against the Skidstorm, you are against tanks, you are against stronger tunnels, and mainly the Rebel Ambush. I suppose against quads, fully upgraded quads. Rebel Ambush would be shut down pretty quick. There's another market now fully established, and it is stealthed. Lift Truck CC is going to get picked off. I think Lift Truck's going to run out of cash. This Rebel Ambush has just recently been used. There's a couple of Scorpions here. But I think his CC's now going to get picked off. And Lift Truck has been defeated.
You are victorious.
Well, what can we say? It's ExCaL. What an amazing hold. Like, from when the battle buses went for his base, shredding everything. They shredded like 2 or 3 markets and shredded the palace. You would think naturally Lift Truck was in an amazing position, and I'm just confused. Maybe Lift Truck's mistake was not building markets sort of consistently all the way through. He kind of like did all that damage to ExCaL and then didn't make markets. He just kind of kept making an army. The way I think GLA should be played is you should do a fake market, upgrade it, get workers' shoes, then a little bit later on get another fake market, upgrade it, get another fake market and upgrade it, and always be slowly building up, even into the very late game. But some players are just completely stopping. I think if Lift Truck had done that, just a little tweak like that, maybe just some more efficiency with some of his units. Like, we saw multiple times a random tank could just be left to die, or the 2 battle buses left in the Anthrax puddle to die. But I think, yeah, a few little changes, and I think that was his game. But ExCaL did really well to spread around the map and put them stealth markets in places and just basically hold on. But Lift Truck ultimately just starved of cash out of the game. I think if it was Fargo playing, because he's taken blue and he's playing kind of Fargo-esque, if it was Fargo playing, Fargo would have had more markets, and he would have had better, let's call it macro, he would have had better macro, building up the markets. Like in that little city down in the south of the map, he would have had like markets there, for example, and yeah, I'm sure Fargo would have done a better job, I think. But yeah, GG, well played. Was it the best replay of 2024? I don't know. I think because I've seen so many Canyon Frost GLA games and so many long games that go really, really long, like between Fargo and Size. I don't know if I'm just all GLA'd out on Canyon Frost, honestly. I just think I've seen way too many. Maybe just GLA mirrored out in general. I think to have a super epic best replay of 2024, I think it needs to have some China GLA or, I don't know, tank stealth, laser inf, something like that. Just my personal opinion. I know sometimes we do too many GLA mirrors. But you let me know what you thought in the comments below. Maybe it is the best replay of so far of 2024, but I don't think it will be overall the best replay by the end of the year, because that is a very, very tall order indeed. But you let me know what you think. GG, well played. I'll see you in the next one.